What's going on, y'all? That's your boy JB back with another video. If you're new to the channel, man, welcome. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. Also give this video a thumbs up. So man, check it out. I'm at my second pickup. Pick that up right there. It's only 120 pounds, paying $800. And now I'm here at my second pickup, and we got an issue. Now, my bad. We got an issue. Brokers don't ever get dimensions and stuff right. That's why I always, when I book loads, I always ask, like, what's the dimensions? Some of them be wanting to get attitudes and everything like that, though, but that's crucial. You gotta know what the dimensions is, because if you don't know, you'll be in a situation that I'm in right now, because I'm here picking up, and I don't even think all this gonna fit. This whole piece of thing?
Yeah, this whole skid. Not this and not that, but it's that skid
So
there.
all this,
Yeah,
all that.
yeah, and then those four.
You said one of these too, right?
Yeah, just this,
That.
and then those four skids there.
And these four skids,
Yeah.
are they stackable?
No, it's just they all got light parts in it, so.
Yeah, so they most definitely didn't get these right.
No. I'll have Dale's up front doing UPS right now.
You said that too, right?
And that one too.
It gotta be on a semi.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a whole semi flatbed.
And we gonna try to make it work. Like this the stuff that you gotta be prepared to go through, man. Like, things don't never go as planned, so you gotta figure things out. We try to figure things out, measurements and dimensions and stuff. So it's really the broker fault. So if this don't work out, I'm most definitely gonna charge the broker for a truck order not used, because she failed to give me the dimensions when I asked for it. And like I said, brokers always be wanting to get attitudes when you ask for dimensions. Man, all right, y'all, finally got it tarped up. This was a major big ass job. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I'm tired right now, man. Like, it took everything about me to tarp this damn job. Now y'all see why I'm out of breath and can't even talk right. This shit took a lot of work, man, climbing up there and everything. And yeah, it's just a lot to tarp. I'm finna call a broker and be like, hey man, I need like an extra $100 or something like that for this tarp job. Shout out to my mom, she helped me out. I ain't gonna lie, it pays to have somebody with you to help you, because without this, man, teamwork, man, make the dream work, man. It don't make you less of a trucker. It's just like, we all need help, y'all. Make life easy. Shout out to my mom. Say y'all, finally made it to drop number 1. Next day, tired as hell. On the phone with these shitty brokers, you know how it go. Trying to negotiate loads. Brokers want to get attitudes. Like we can't, just throw it out there and ask, to negotiate. They want to get attitudes and stuff. All right, cool. Get an attitude. Everything checked out. Drop this little piece of fiberglass off. It's on like 120 pounds. I just took it because it was light. I was coming along the way, Chattanooga. Then that's going to Alpharetta, Georgia. My work is done. Finally got that heavy off my trailer. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. The whatchamacallit, that tall piece of machinery that was in the back, brought my damn miles per gallon down. Let me see. There we go. Bro, averaging 9.3. Any other load, I was averaging like at least like 11 point, basically 12. Like I said, I always do light loads, trying to find light loads. I don't like being heavy at all, so I try to stay light as possible. And it feel good to be light, super good. Good morning, y'all. It's your boy JB back with another video, man. We back at it again. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. So, man, it's like the next day I dropped off that big ass load that was in my trailer. Rule of tip, man, for y'all: when you get any type of load that's high, your MPG will drop. My miles per gallon was trash. Found the load that's paying well. Was on the board first thing this morning, like around 6 o'clock this morning, and been on it ever since. Came across 2 loads, matter of fact. The one that I booked and also another one that I couldn't get because it required 36 feet of deck space. I waited for my, matter of fact, when I get back home, I'm gonna take the time out to register my 40-foot trailer so I can utilize that, and I'm gonna get the inspection done. So I could have came across that load and it would have been paying well, you know what I'm saying? I would have dinner hit my mark of 5,000 a week. Probably a little over because this last load I did paid well with 2 partials. But anyway, y'all, I just landed another good load. So it's all about patience. Patience is key when it comes to this, especially when the rates are not that great right now. So you just got to keep your eyes on the load board and be patient. It's been loads that I could have taken, but mind y'all, man, I'm not taking nothing cheap. So if I'm not, my price is my price. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm charging a broker $2 or $2.15 or even $2.50 and they don't want to take granted, guess what, I'm just gonna keep it moving. I'm not gonna take it. You can let somebody else take it. That's gonna make sense to them. So everything makes sense to somebody, but it's not gonna make sense for me to take something cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to share that with y'all, man. When I get to my pickup, I'll show y'all what I'm working with. And it's a light load. It's only like 3,000 pounds. man, had to make it on time to make this pickup. Most definitely could not turn this load down. You already know it was paying $3,100, man. So it's like almost $3 a mile. It's like some cylinders that's heading up to Wisconsin. So I'm at a shipyard where they repair all types of military ships. Pretty interesting stuff. What's going on, y'all? That's the next day. Got some bad news, man. Tell you, man, you gotta love this industry, man. You gotta love this industry. You gotta be prepared to what's to come. So what happened was I had picked this load up yesterday, and then I booked another load that was shooting up. I mean, first off, I could have easily drove this, start heading up to Wisconsin to drop, you know, getting closer to the destination to drop this load off. So I ended up booking another load that was paying $1,000. It was like 2 pieces of rods. They were only like 900 pounds in total, basically 1,000 pounds in total. Booked the load, called the shipper to ask if it was ready and everything. Got on the phone with them, come find out. We talking, and she didn't have no clue what was going on. So I called the broker, let him know, like, do you got a reference number or a PO number? So the lady said, like, they do see a load with those dimensions that I had gave her, and then she ended up calling and checking it to verify. So come find out, the damn thing don't go out until October. So the customer on the other end, the receiver, booked the load or scheduled it way earlier than expected. So I told the broker, like, man, I gotta be compensated, man. So mind you, I didn't have to come this way. Only reason why I came this way is because I had this load to pick up. So hopefully he compensated me for like at least $350, man, because fuel is not cheap. So I just want to give that throw that knowledge to y'all, man. You gotta be prepared for the unexpected, y'all. So, you know, you gotta continue to be looking for other loads, just in case one load don't work out. You still got another load that you can recover and, you know, make your money. So that's what I'm about to do right now, get on a load board. Luckily it's real early in the morning, so that's what I'm about to do, hop on the load board and keep it pushing, you know, keep it trucking. All right, y'all, so I was on the load board. I was able to find me something, and this one actually turned out better. This actually going right to Chicago. Then I got another load that I'm picking up tomorrow coming out of Chicago. So your boy JB scored again. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it do be difficult trying to find loads though, but like I said, I dispatch myself. Ain't nobody gonna work harder than you. So I got I'm determined, I'm motivated, I'm driven. So I'm gonna be up on a load board early in the morning to make sure that I keep my eyes on it, because once you take your eyes off the load board, it'd be that one load that you wish that you had your eyes on to call on. So it don't always happen that way. I do get beat sometimes though, but for the most part, that's the nature of the game, man. All right, y'all, so that's what I picked up right here. I'm over here sweating like a motherfucker. It's hot, so damn hot outside. Picked that up, super light load. Get it from the front. Belly wrap this. Both sides. Didn't do this. I didn't need to. They in place. I drove 100 miles. Checked it. Still in place. Time to get the road. And then also, man, shout out to Dan, man. If you watching this, shout out to you, man. He came across me and he was like, what's going on, JB? I'll be watching your YouTube channel. And I was like, that's what's up, man. I find that interesting, man, because very interesting, because I ain't never think that I'll be doing YouTube and then coming across people in different states telling me what's going on. I watch your YouTube channel. So it's bittersweet, man. It's mind-blowing, for real. My bad, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm drenched in sweat, so let me go ahead and get myself together and hit this road. So yeah, man, like I was saying, oh yeah, let me throw this out there for y'all. You gotta have a change of clothes out here on this road, man, because you never know what type of weather you'll be in. also, like y'all seen, I was sweating like a motherfucker, so I had to change shirts and stuff. So, but yeah, man, I ain't never think that I would be doing YouTube, let alone coming across people in different states, you know, acknowledging me, you know, telling me what's going on, like, you inspiration, you know what I'm saying, you motivate me, you know, just continue doing your thing. Like, I ain't never think that I would be that guy, you know what I'm saying? Very humbling, and just mind-blowing, man. Shout out to you, Dan, if you watching this video, man. Shout out to you, man. It was great talking to you, and you know, stay safe out there. But man, just waiting for moms to get back in the truck so we can hit this road. It's not a bad drive. I'll dinner probably get to Chicago either I'll say probably about like late tonight or so. Probably not gonna drive the whole thing. I'll probably just pull over at a truck stop and rest, and then pick back up early in the morning or so like that. Give myself some time. I don't know. Oh, also, when I booked this load, it said it was 8,000 pounds. I had to call and verify to make sure, right? So I called the shipper, and they told me that it don't weigh 8,000 pounds. We just put that just to give ourselves some wiggle room or whatever. So I'm like, so how much do it weigh? She was like, it's only like 1,000 pounds or so. So everything on my trailer is approximately about, we're just gonna say 4,000 pounds. The little, what's them things called? The cylinders on my trailer, the two cylinders, they like 1,000 pounds each. So that's 2,000. Then she said her load was 1,000, so 3,000 pounds in total, man. That's not bad. And I'm super light. It's a win-win. Supposed to have dropped that off downtown Chicago. To come find out, it was the wrong address. I was on Google looking, and I was like, the company is actually based out of Texas. As a matter of fact, they gave me the address to the headquarters. So the broker, he was you know, trying to find out an address to get me to the right location to drop this off. I ended up having to cancel a load and everything like that because I still had his load. I'll deliver it for him, so he don't have to find someone to recover the load, like a little yard, to drop it off and then pay them and then put it back on the load board. So what he did was, we done came to an agreement on a price that will make it, you know, worthwhile for me to do it for him and for all the troubles and headaches. So I'm gonna keep this load. He gonna pay me additional on top of the load that originally came from Alabama to Chicago. So he gonna pay me off that load too. So it's a win. Like I said, it's a light load. So it was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do it. So count your blessings. Hopefully, you know, me doing a favor for him, he look out for me. That's how it's supposed to be, man. About to get loaded, man. Sometimes things don't go as planned, y'all, and you just gotta reroute and, you know, do your best, and don't, you know, try to keep your cool. It do be frustrating, and things most definitely will shift on you. So you just gotta be prepared to have another plan to execute, because I thought my Friday was gonna go as planned as I always have it. I always call in advance, make sure my drop off is you know, good, and find out what time people close, because Fridays is days where people want to get up out the office, or, you know, just get done with work early. You know, it's the weekend and it's always heavy traffic on Friday. So luckily everything worked out. I'm able to get loaded. I'm gonna keep that load. Like I said, I'm gonna drop this off, and I'm done, man. Had to cancel a load. I didn't want to do it because it was just too much. I had to go based off this load right here. So I had to cancel to make sure I accommodate my broker that looked out for me for his load. So let me explain. Let's do a recap. So my first load that I did was from Wisconsin to Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Tennessee. That paid $800. Then I had another load that paid, I want to say $1,600. Yeah, $1,600 to go to Alpharetta. Both of these loads came from out of Wisconsin, and it basically dropped down. That paid total $2,400. Was in Georgia, couldn't find no loads coming back up to the Midwest. Was on the load board 6 o'clock in the morning, and I found 2 loads. One was paying $4,800 to go from Georgia to Salt Lake City. It was a light load. It was a military load. I couldn't get it because I didn't have 36 feet of deck space. Mind y'all, I do have a 40-footer, but it's not up and running yet. I got to still register it and get all that stuff together. So I couldn't do that load. I found another load that popped up on the load board. Alabama to Wisconsin. Yeah, Alabama to Wisconsin. So what happened was I instantly called. I booked it. Mind y'all, yes, I did have to deadhead from Georgia to Alabama, but it was worth it to me. Y'all might say, damn, that's crazy as hell. I never deadhead 5 hours just to pick up that. But guess what, y'all? I did. So that was the only way for me to get up out of Georgia to come back up to the Midwest. So granted, it set me up for other loads though. So I went to Alabama, picked up that 3,100, and then I also found another load that was supposed to have been paying $1,000, but it ended up getting canceled. Or no, it didn't get canceled. The broker customer booked it way early. It wasn't going to be ready to pick up until October. So the broker ended up paying me $400 for a truck order not used because I requested $400. He went to his customer. The customer granted it. So I had $400 off that. I also end up coming across another load that I saw in Alabama. So it was originally from Mobile, Alabama to Decatur. That load didn't go through. So I ended up getting a truck order not used. So from Decatur, Alabama to, I want to say Bessemer, Alabama, that's where I end up getting this load. Yep, end up getting this load, which was supposed to have been dropped off in Chicago, but it was the wrong address. So this broker ended up paying me for that load, and then he ended up finding out that this load was supposed to have been delivered all the way in Texas. Mind you guys, I always do my due diligence and look online. I put the business address in Google, and I do, looking around and making sure that the area, on Google Maps and everything, look around. So I knew this was going downtown Chicago. So in my head, I'm looking like, it's going to be hard and tough maneuvering. It was on a Friday. Granted, I seen this shit on Google that everything was coming back to Texas. So he ended up doing his little homework and research, trying to find an address for me to deliver it. Long story short, he figured out that it was supposed to go to Texas. So for him to just have me keep this load, he was like, let's come to a number that will make sense for you to drop this load off, because it'll cost me more money to get it offloaded, to find a location to get you offloaded and then post it back on the load board and all this other stuff. It was on a Friday. So he was like, you know what? He told me he'll pay me $4,000. I said, if you pay me $4,500 in total, I'll be able to get it done for you. So $1,100 on top of $3,400, that's that $4,500. So that's that, y'all. So that was the recap for for this week. Like I said, these videos are pre-recorded, so I do post on Saturdays and I upload. So it's basically like a week behind, if that makes sense. I think I said that right. What about this damn load? Yeah, I booked this load through a broker that I did a load for when I first started as well. This is going to North Carolina. Is paying what, 1,400? Not too bad. I tried to ask him for more. He was like, that's really all he got into it. Typical broker language, but it is what it is. I found something else to go with it and want to be dropping that off. So if you haven't done so, man, hit that subscribe button. Also, give this video a like. Being transparent, being straight up honest with y'all, sharing my rates and everything like that. And yeah. So until next time, man, peace.